What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Okay. I don't know if I'm going to get anyone in my live. Maybe. But, so I posted a video just about a couple hours ago. Hey, what up, people? Hey, people, what's going on? I feel like the Cowardly Lion. I might be doing that for Halloween, okay? But I posted a video today. Can you stand up? I sure can't. I posted a video today that got people a little riled up, and I didn't expect the people to get riled up. I thought people would maybe understand where I came from, but apparently not. So I just came on live to see what the issue is, okay? Because y'all know I don't duck none smoke at all. Not this country girl that hunts, okay? So, posted a minute video that stated the dude that said that he is 6'4", makes six figures, that he was top tier. And I said that he's not. And that your height and money doesn't make you top tier. The pure definition of itself negates what he has to say. And then I got a whole lot of comments that said, well, that's what women say they want. Women say they just want the 6'6", 6 foot, 6 figures, and a 6 inch. And I'm like, well, that's what women say they want on the internet. But majority of women are not on the internet. As a matter of fact, sane women that is on the internet will scoop off this joint because they know that it's not reality. And it is not. How they make women look and how they only specify that only a man that has these particular attributes can get a woman, and if you don't have it, that you're fucked, is not right at all. So no, a top tier man that I think is taking the trying to switch it from high value man, it's not. A high value man, I think, was more specific. It's 5 different tiers. But a man is saying because he makes 6 figures and he's 6 foot that he's top tier and women want him. No. Matter of fact, if you look at the comments, every single woman was like, he's lame. Especially with them Bow Wow braids. And when a woman said that, oh, it's sign language. And I was like, y'all still using that term? In 2024, about to get ready for 2025, y'all still using sign language? Y'all still, that's an ad hominem attack. Y'all motherfuckers didn't even know what ad hominem was in 2020. Then niggas saying and everybody else. It's like a hive mentality. Oh, please. It's not. It's real. Okay? You can't say a woman don't want a man with some weird ass braids and you're 35 plus. Like, grow up. But then you guys will talk about women that have weaves and it's a hair hat. No, let's have some consistency here. I think it's age appropriate hairstyles, and them braids was truly whack. So if anyone disagrees with me, the internet is sensationalism. I totally agree. I'm not gonna comment. See, y'all, some of y'all gotta chill, bro. Y'all gotta chill. But if anyone disagrees with me, holler at me. You can pop up if you want to. Yeah, if you want. I definitely think we have to grow the fuck up now. We have to stop having these stupid ass conversations. So it's locks at 40. Okay, Teron, your locks is beautiful. Like, let's not do that. Okay, your shit is fly. Okay, locks and braids is something different. God, character, money matters. God, character, yes. Money matters. Money matters to sustain the house. If you can take care of your home, majority of women are not looking for you to take us to Dubai. We might want a family vacation to Florida, which you can save up to do if you don't have it. It's not unreasonable. Majority of families live on a budget. That's normal in this economy. Even on 2 incomes, you still have to budget. When I told someone this, and of course, I think people have heard this before, man. If you leading with your money, if you leading with your cheese, you're going to bring some hood rats. But if you lead with character and who you are as a man, who you are as a woman, then you're going to get that particular type of person that's going to be attracted to that. And anyone that tells you the lesser has never been in a relationship. Being 6 foot has never sustained a relationship. Having money has never sustained a relationship. As Chad Ochocinco. His fiance left him, and he's tall, handsome, wealthy, and got left. It's your character. It's your personality. Can you make me laugh? I mean, people be sleeping on these comedians. They get all the hoes because they can make a woman laugh and make a woman feel comfortable. That's it. A lot of them rats out here, Court. True, well, are they? A lot of women are not being seen. A lot of times I think that there are really, really great women, but maybe don't look like what you want, which is the same thing what men say about women. Well, you want a man, but you're overlooking this type of man. I think a lot of men are overlooking a type of woman. There's a whole lot of single women out here that are good women that are just working a job and coming home and paying their bills and will love a man just to say good morning to them. But they don't get it. There's a lot of lonely women out here. My thing is, if I was a dude, I'd be like, where the lonely hoes at? I'm coming. Because they're going to be the most loyal. Because they're not asking for much. They just want you there. Yes, she left him, but would he have ever had her in the first place if he didn't have the money? Or he... No, duh. Of course he wouldn't have had her. But you think he's going to go date a woman that he sees at the Walmart? First, he's not going to the Walmart. He's not going to the Target. So he's going to look at a woman that has the attributes that he thinks he should be with, which is BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. BBLs. They get them, and they like those type of women. They like the Instagram thoughts. Well, and you're going to end up the same. I don't know why that's so hard. The facts are women dictate what they value in a man, provision, and protection. So yes, he's high value by that criteria that you women have set. No, you women haven't said it. You looking at OnlyFans on the fucking internet. Get the fuck off the internet. Majority of women understand that we provide too. We have jobs and we work. As a matter of fact, a lot of us don't mind working. So a lot of that provision and protection when we have a job is also provisioning over the house too, as far as with bills. Like y'all, yeah, it's just so weird. Like you guys have listened to podcasts for so many years and haven't ingrained like this is what women think. And then when women tell you no, this is not how we think, but you listen to a man tell you what women think instead of listening to a woman, a grown woman, tell you that's not how we think. We want a man to be able to provide for the house, but providing for a house is not necessarily that big deep. Especially if it's 2 incomes that we want to help with. We want to help, i.e. the helpmate. It's always tripped me out how men listen to other men about women. But then when a woman comes and be like, no, we actually look deeper than that. There's a lot of us that really want and sustain a relationship and really want to connect with you on a spiritual level, holistically, that really want to love you and want you to love me and want you to get to know me outside of because you think I'm cute or have a fat ass. Really want you to know how intelligent I am, how humorous I am, how I might be a dork. But that gets blinded too because you don't. Is that your real hair? Your body count? You got a fat ass? Can you cook? It's the same thing. You know, I posted something on YouTube because y'all know I am a free thinker. And that has gotten me into trouble where people, I can't believe you think that way, Courtney. You're supposed to be on the man's side. I'm a whole woman. I think like a woman. And so I think people was confused when I'm thinking like a woman. So I posted something and a dude was like, you know what? No one cares about what you think. Just be over there and be cute. So what if I would have said that to a man? You know what? I don't really care about your personality, whatever. Just be over there and make money and give it to me and buy me some bags. That's all I need you to do. It's the same thing, but y'all don't see it. Okay, Courtney, the data proves otherwise. Then show me the data. Y'all so quick with data. The data that you got off the internet. You get data off podcast. Do you think these people are PhD doctors that understand what statistics mean? They can't even spell it. As one of these podcasts, well, the stats say spell statistics, spell it. And they can't. So if there's a stat that you want me to say, pull it up. You think I'm just going to believe you because you said it? Do your own research. From 2020 to 2022, I was doing DoorDash and other odd jobs, not giving you a sob story, but speaking from experience. I know how many women never gave me the time of day when I was broke and dusty. Well, what's dusty? And what is broke? You working DoorDash, if that's your only job or a side job, don't mean you necessarily broke and dusty. It's how you think about yourself. If you call yourself broke and dusty, then what woman wants to be with a man that calls himself broke and dusty? Like, words have power. If you think of yourself as broke and dusty, then yeah, you ain't gonna get nobody. But if you out here working and hustling and you were a good man, you going to make sure, nah, nigga, I'm good and I'm working. Got a good job, hustling, now what? Then that's a whole different confidence that a woman be like, okay, I see you, baby. I see you, boo. Women want that bread, fellas. She capping on here. Fries on McDonald's and good character would get you nowhere. Again, a man telling you a woman is lying. How can a man with a penis speak for a woman unless he thinks of himself as feminine? Can I speak for a man? Then how can man speak for a woman? Work, get a job, take care of yourself, and then get a woman that respects that. That's it. If I ever thought I was broke and dusty, I would have never made it to six figures. I never said I was broke. I said that's what you'll say about me. Are we allowed to go live with you? Women speak for men all the time, and men speak for women all the time. So what does that mean? Because a woman does it, a men want to do it. This society is so fucking backwards. Women do it, so as a man, I'm gonna do it. When has leaders ever wanted to do what their subordinates do? Women do it, so as a man, I'm gonna do it. That shit is weak. I'm giving you tough love. You don't want to hear it? Be mad? I really don't give a fuck. Y'all really know I don't. Yeah, what conversation? Man, real conversation. That's what you done walked into. I'm a man, but the women do it, so I want to do it, Courtney. I just want to do it because the women do it. You want to put in tampons too? Oh, someone's speaking German. I don't speak German. I'm sorry. I have to translate it. What is people calling? Oh, shit. In a couple minutes, the people want to pop up. I'm trying to accept, but I don't think it's accepting. True, I see you. Oh, there you go.
What's going on? Miss Courtney, how you doing?
How you doing, Miss Courtney?
Thank you, Rose.
What's
Yeah.
up? What's up?
How you doing, Miss
All right,
Courtney?
go ahead. Yeah, I told you I'm going to smoke today because I got the time.
I have no smoke.
I don't have no smoke.
Go
Would you
ahead.
like to go first, sir?
No, go ahead,
Okay.
son. Go ahead.
Alrighty. So I totally agree about everything that you're saying about, because you're speaking from a woman perspective, but I do agree with some of the men in the comments saying that you must have, some type of financial stability before you do take on a woman, especially a relationship. Me personally, I've been married for about 2 years. So I can really,
Congratulations.
yes, ma'am, I can speak to that. Whenever my wife met me, she was getting her doctorate in physical therapy. I was working 3 jobs. I had a business plan to start a home health care agency. So God has been really good to us, and we expanded in 5 different counties right now here in Florida. So the biggest thing I think guys are really having a big issue with is that, how do I know this is the right woman for me, or she's gonna respect me? I mean, my woman per se, she actually worked with me and kind of like really build with me. Like, my wife works for me now. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? She goes to the clinic when she wants to. So, like, cause she helps me, manage everything like that. But I would put, emphasis on the men by saying, like you said earlier, it's about what you want. If you want a chick that is like high maintenance, or, like the Instagram baddies, then that's kind of like what you're gonna have to deal with, versus dealing with a woman that has character, like you've been talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, ma'am.
Preach the word. And I totally agree. And just to back that up, um, you know, if I said to you guys, man, niggas ain't shit because I was treated wrong by a dude, you would be like, but that's not every dude.
Right. Exactly. And
No,
I've seen the worst. I've seen the good, like the best of women and worst of women. Like, I was a former athlete. Like, I played college football and stuff like that. So, like,
oh, so you
I've
already
seen
know how
like
them hoes.
like I've seen I know what it is. But being being like detached from that life, you know what I'm saying? Like, and like in the real world, every woman is not like that. So that's something that I can really attest to.
Thank you.
So yes, ma'am.
Preach a word.
Yep.
True. What you got?
Well, love your content and thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank
Yep.
you. Tell your wife
Yep.
I said, hey, boo. All
Yes, ma'am.
right,
All
bye.
right.
True, you there? You look like you, oh, I think you might have got froze up. I'll get you back in there, honey. Oh my God. Can you believe he said that all women were not the same? That there's actually women that actually look for
I'm back. I'm back
character?
now. Hello,
I
hello.
see you, boo. What's going
Hey,
on?
nothing much. How you doing? Long time.
I know, right? It's been a minute.
You in here giving them real energy. I ain't never heard you use this many curse words ever.
You know.
But no, I'm inclined to agree with you. What I will say, and I think this is where Cooley is who you're referring to, dude from No Fugazi, I think it is.
Yeah.
He was mischaracterized, not defending him, but a lot of the brothers in the comment were saying exactly what he was alluding to without giving
Okay.
context. Most women are not going to give you a chance unless you meet their eye candy requirement. That's what he was saying. Now we get it. Once you get past that preliminary, and as we all know, most people, male and female, want a desirable looking woman or man. That's
Mm-hmm.
just the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You guys can't tell us men who are actually out here dating women that character, hard work, being a good family, man, and all those things actually stand high in what women brag about. Because that's not what women brag about. What they brag about when they're amongst their social circle is his height, what he drives, what he makes. And unfortunately, Courtney, you are one of the rare that exists that maybe that doesn't hold you, maybe that doesn't keep you. But majority of these women, even when they do have that guy, even when they do have Jorge or Ronald or whoever who has all those characteristics, what ends up happening is now we got the internet and now we got girls who are getting these experiences that those men can't create because he is the good guy. He is working hard. So she goes out with her friends that is getting flown out. She goes out with her friends that is getting bags that he couldn't afford in his lifetime. And now she feels cheated because she did it right. That's what he was referring to. In
Okay.
my
So let me say this.
okay.
98% of women are not getting flown out.
Fair.
We're not. 98% of us are not Instagram baddies. Okay, we're just not. I can't afford it. I can't afford a BBL. I'm not paying. I just can't. I just have to do it the right way and just walk. Okay. Um, when my girls, and I can say this from college, when we talked about a guy and be like, girl, we're excited about how he be texting me all day, girl. Girl, he like me, girl. They be
Mm.
like, why he like you, girl? He sent me some flowers at the job, girl. It's never, girl. He sent me Gucci. None of us have. I've never heard none of my girlfriends. And you can see my girlfriends on my page. My best friend is bad as hell, and she's a lawyer. Not a one time has she said the man sent me Gucci. She be like, girl, he sent me flowers.
Yeah,
That I mean,
I believe,
that's what we want. Women
but
want to be romantic. We love romance.
I,
But the romance, the regular woman is not Gucci and all that because we know that we have to pay for pussy for that.
what is a regular? But what would be classified as a regular woman?
A regular woman that's not on Instagram showing her ass and tits or not OnlyFans, that works a regular job, that actually likes going to Target and Marshalls, that's okay with that lives below her means, that has a budget, that shops at Kroger's and uses coupons, that loves going to Home Depot because she wants to change up her bathroom. That's just,
Okay.
and that's the majority of women.
And I do again. I agree with you. I've said this before. I'm outside all the time. I know most dudes don't make even more than what I make, and they walk around with attractive women. But what I think again is not being given any credence. You and your homegirl may be an exception to the rule. What I've observed, just by observing, is that even when women have a good man, now they want that good man to create an experience that. See, women don't want to be lose. Generally, they don't want to lose. They can look at their life right now, and
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with it, and hear about experiences that their girls or girls they don't even know who they feel they're better than should not be experiencing. My girlfriend now has a girlfriend who's a single mother.
Mm-hmm.
She's not that attractive. This
Mm-hmm.
girl's a party girl. The Dodgers just won last night. His bet for her was if the Dodgers lose, he was going to take her on a weekend getaway. He is not dating this girl exclusively.
Mm-hmm.
She is not worth the weekend getaway. But this is what the environment is that some guys, because it's a short-term game thing now. What you're talking
Mm-hmm.
about is relationships.
Yeah.
But most women generally, I don't know if they really even want that. I think they want the experience because they have relationships, and guess what? They're going to the Home Depot with their man.
Yeah.
They're doing the normal bologna sandwich on a Wednesday watching Netflix, but it
Yeah.
doesn't look exciting. So that's what guys are saying, is that you're saying this and he's speaking to, no, most women want the fast drive. They want the handsome guy. They want the man who they can brag about. Most women can't brag about their man. They just can't. And they hate that.
Mm.
I personally believe they hate that.
Okay. Okay. I hear you. You know, I will say that a lot of women has made concessions for men, or attraction, or they might not have been attracted to someone, but once they get to know them and their personality, that shit changes for women. I've been that. I've had that. Someone in my comments was like, "Oh, so you would date a short king?" And
Okay.
I no, he has had a personality. Look, Lil Duval. Let's
But
just use, and he had no
what
money.
happened to him though? That's always going to be the follow up. If you did it, what made him not stick? Why didn't you keep that guy?
Well, he was my manager, so that's a whole nother story. Okay, I
Okay.
couldn't. I would have liked little
Okay.
short dark chocolate king. Okay,
Okay.
about 5'4".
Ooh, you have good character. Yeah, I give you that.
He was just so full of personality,
Okay.
and like so he compensated for it, which I understand. Sometimes short men will compensate, usually for like money or trinkets, but some will compensate for their personality and make themselves larger than life. Again, that's why I said Lil Duval. Like if you size the money, you know, he makes himself larger than life. Then you don't even women don't even look at that. It's just when I'm around you, I feel special. And I think the essence, women want to feel special. And if a man can't make her feel special with his personality or his charm or his charisma, then they'll compensate for money. But the thing is, women will like that, but they still need that. I want to make me feel special, and that's what women do. And a lot of men are like, well, what you gonna do to make me feel special? And this tit for tat, this shit is so. I'm so tired of that. When you do it,
I hear
I'm
you.
coming
But
in.
that's I agree with you. But I don't think we're saying anything different. I
Okay.
think unfortunately, if you're not a man dating women, what you're saying is absolutely correct. I've said this for years, and it is true. At the end of the day, once you do get her, now you have to maintain her. Now
Yeah.
you have to manage her. You really have to cultivate your relationship. And most men are not taught that. But what most men are saying is that I don't even get the opportunity to do that part because she sees me. I'm saying me, I'll speak
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
me, but I'm just speaking in general at the same time. She sees me after her value is not as high, after her life has been met with some circumstances or some boundaries. And what guys are saying is, but like you just said, I dated a guy who was not my type. But what I did is I pushed myself past my natural. And what I think most men would like is to be picked based on the fact that, no, you actually wanted me. You didn't have to convince yourself to want me.
Well, shit. Every woman is not your type.
That's not true. That's the
Every
difference.
woman is your type.
Not me, but most men, generally speaking, standards for women are very, very low. Most men.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. So first, okay, hold on. Before I do that, someone said cap, Courtney. Capping on what? And this is where I go. Even when I'm talking about, you know, saying your experience or your opinion. It's not a fucking cap. This is my experience and what I want and what I'm attracted to. I don't have no reason to fucking cap or to entertain no nigga.
You remember when Cat Williams talked about the Chrysler 300 and you proud of your
Oh yeah,
Chrysler
and they was
300,
acting like it was a
but
bitch.
then, okay, that's how women are with most men. They got the Chrysler 300 until a Rolls Royce pulls up. And they they they're not they don't like to lose. This is just what I've watched women do over. They do not like to lose. They want to know they have the best option they believe they're worth. And a lot of times they're not. A lot of times they're basic. The problem is that the men are not honest enough to let them know, like, look, not in a mean way that, look, I chose you because of these things. You're not necessarily my type. See, that sounds
Mm-hmm.
mean. But see, you guys say it like, well, I would have not normally went for you, but you were funny, you were charismatic, so you won me over. We need to be talking to women like that because a lot of women think because you're in my life, you're the best that I could do.
But it would be the same. It's the same thing when men will have sex with women, but don't want to be with them. And so we're like, with women, we're confused too. So you'll have sex with me, but you don't want to be my boyfriend. You don't want to be with me, but you'll have sex with me. Yeah, because just because I have sex with you doesn't correlate to a relationship. And then for women, it's the opposite. Just because I might not have been at first glance attracted to you doesn't necessarily mean that I won't be in a relationship with you. I mean, it's for me, it's like the same candor with that.
So
So when I
so
talk
both
about
of
my
us.
short king, when I had this was like a while ago when I was in Atlanta. Um, wasn't necessarily my particular type. I usually go for bigger guys. So he was short, little skinny dude. But when I tell you, just getting to know him, and then it just changed because I got to know him. And if he was have been this whatever type of guy, whatever, and then I got to know him and he was a dud, then I left. And then it would be like, what? He was 6 foot, 6 figures, then you left him? Yeah, because I got to know him and he was an asshole.
But did you hear what you just said? And I'm gonna try to create this hypothetical.
Okay.
It's the same if you dated the guy who your girls know is not your norm,
Mhm.
because they're not. See, when you catch a dude that they qualify for you, girl, you did that. Even though he's trash, you don't know he's trash yet, but they're seeing what is the high value set, right? Then you left him, and the first thing she said was, "Girl, you left that 6'6" plop plop plop." She didn't say what did he do. She didn't say, "Hey, what happened." She qualified him because in most women's mind, they want the highest value they can get. Whereas with the short guy been like, "Girl, you all right?
Nah,
You need to talk to somebody."
let me tell you,
Like,
being a woman, let me tell you,
okay.
women want men that women brag about how they treat them and not how they look. And so I've always told my grandma, always told me, when your man treats you good or this is good, don't you be running your mouth saying shit. Because it's not necessarily how they look, that they can envy the look, but once they see that that man treats you good, that's what they want. Because a lot of women are dating men because they physically has the aesthetics, but are treated horribly because they are willing to not care about the man's character, but how they look or money. And so they're still unfulfilled. But
Okay.
when a woman gets a man that treats her good, that's when that envy starts. And that's when them girlfriends try to come over to the house, be like, girl, let me help you cook, girl. Bitch, what you coming over here to cook? I didn't know. You get out my house. When
Again,
you start to be
I
like, man,
agree.
he treat me so good and he does this, and it's the actions of a man that makes a woman feel secure and special. That's what women envy.
I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. I would say personally, I think that is a maturation though. I don't believe that most females walking around are women. I think you have a lot of girls out there. I think you
Yeah,
have a
all
lot of
right.
like female biology, but the development, no.
I
What you're talking
agree.
about is a woman
As a woman.
mature. That's
Yeah, and that's
go
yeah,
ahead.
true, and that's what I'm trying to say. It's if we're going to be speaking, or if you want an adult woman, a grown woman, then we have to say what grown women want, but we have to listen to grown women, listening to women about what they say on the internet, but because they're fucking drunk, have OnlyFans, and saying that this is the standard of what grown women want is absolutely wrong. That's like me saying what you want is going to be the same thing that I don't know, what's these like young rappers.
Like a YLE chopper or something. Yeah, I
Yes.
get you. Yeah, I get you.
No, the standard that you have is going to be different from his standard because you're a grown, mature man. So if
True.
you want a grown, mature woman, stop listening to immature women on the internet saying, yes, all I want is this, that. Of course, they want, because that's what children want. They don't understand the essence or the importance of value, of quality, of nurturing, of security. Grown women do. So when are we gonna start listening to grown women? And when are we gonna start listening to grown men and having grown talk and
When
conversations? And
it
I
becomes
see
popular.
never happened.
But yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, you're right. I agree with you.
And so I get looked at like, you're capping. No, I'm in my I'm 41.
You
Do you think
look good, girl.
thank
You
you,
look
boo.
good.
You think I want the same thing as a lotto? Do I
Fair,
present myself as a lotto? No, I'm too grown for that. I'm old. And I aspire and I want so much more that has nothing to do with you being 6 foot or six figures.
fair.
I make money too. We make money together. Nigga, I'm trying to get a boat. Okay?
Okay.
I want to retire on a boat. That's what I'm
Okay.
looking at. That's important to me.
That's
Not
awesome.
nothing Gucci.
Fair point. Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I
I
miss
get.
you.
Oh, likewise,
Stop
likewise. Glad to see what
thinking.
you're
I
still
don't
doing your
know.
thing.
I ain't gone live on YouTube in a long, long time.
You should come back so you can, represent those grown women that still
It
exist.
ain't a lot of us out there that's willing to talk because we get called cap. But I'm like, it's an age difference too that people have to understand. Like, and mind you, let me tell you, these 40-year-old women, y'all better not sleep on them. They curt. They curt.
I hear you. I hear you.
Anyways,
Well,
all right, let me go. I guess I gotta go back to work.
you be
Oh,
blessed.
Drew, I miss you. Tell girlfriend I said she got a good one. Okay.
Thank you. I'll let her know.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.